Hello there and welcome to another Genshin Impact video. This time, Father is home. Why, I love these idle animations. Yes, it is time to do the pulls for Arlecchino, also known as Father, and depending on your kinks, also known as Daddy. But that's besides the point. So yeah, no, I don't have her yet. I haven't done any pulls. I have done my dailies. I have opened up every notification other than the story quest, because that's gonna be for possibly another video. I will talk about the story in another video anyways, but we'll see about that. I am in front of, if I recall correctly, where Lyney, Lynette, and Freminet live. I was initially thinking that this might be the House of Hearth, but I don't think we actually know where it's like in a hotel, and we don't actually, I don't think we know where the House of Hearth actually is, but yeah, whatever. As in the thumbnail, I am planning to go for C2. I don't really want to pull for the weapon. Mainly because the weapon isn't really that, how to put it, it's not really... The weapon doesn't really look that good to me, at least in comparison to some other weapons. I do have a Staff of Homer that I could put on her. I have started getting a bunch of death matches while also getting the wishes from the battle pass and stuff like that. So yeah, I will have at the very least an R4 death match for her. Maybe I'll go for an R5. Maybe I'll get in the future a Jadewing Spear or something like that. But yeah, the biggest disappointment is... there's a Xiangling there. My Xiangling is C6 if I recall correctly. And the best constellation for her is C4, which I know for certain I have for the Pyronado. And I was really hoping that Chevreuse would be on this banner. It would be around, you know, a couple patches after she got released, so it would make sense to have her on a rerun. But Chevreuse is most likely going to be in 4.7. Like, if she's not in 4.7 on Cloran's banner, it's going to be a huge surprise to me. But yeah, so we have Arlecchino on her banner. We have Lyney on the second banner, and the 4 stars are Lynette, Freminet, and Xiangling. I honestly don't mind getting Freminet constellations, because maybe one day I'll build him. I don't know. And as for Lynette, I already have like Kazuha, and I already have Haijo that I want to build. So for those are kind of eh. As for wishes, I actually have more than 300. More than 40,000 primos, which are in wishes. I actually have 306. Now you might be seeing 256 over here, but if I do go in the history, I do have another 15 here, so we should go up to page 10, after which Navia will appear. Because Navia is the last character I pulled for. There she is. And then I did a couple pulls when Chevreuse came out to get at least a C0 for her, because I wasn't totally sure when she would come out. There's the Chevreuse, and then I did 2 10 pulls when Gaming came out. I was like, if I do get Shan Yun, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, let's get into the pulls proper. What I will do, I will be sitting at this location for now, and when I hit the 5-star, I move to the next location, because I do want to go to a couple of locations that are relevant to Arlecchino. I have like 5 in mind, but hopefully I do get her C2 pretty quickly. Anyway, let's get straight into it. We are at 50 pity, so there's a high possibility we'll get her in this 10 pool. Hopefully. And it's a disappointment. I will skip these. Oh, but we do get Freminet. One good thing, you know, we're getting a star glitter, so that's gonna be cool. Any constellations are cool. This is 70 pity. And we do get the first 5 stars slightly early at around 80 pity, so 71, 2, 3, we get the Xiangling.
Hi there.
Okay, so
Forest Watcher
Hear
of
me
the
out.
Avidia Forest. My duty is to preserve both the rainforest's ecosystem and the safety of its visitors.
Well, first, hear him out. I am not mad. I actually... So, if I would lose a 50-50 this wishing session, I wanted to lose it to Tignari. I do not have Tignari. It's the only standard banner character I do not have. And he looks kind of interesting gameplay-wise, even though I'm not the biggest fan of bow charge attack gameplay. I do have a Ganyu that is not really built. So, yeah. Anyway, it's really sad that we lost the 50-50, but we do have a guaranteed going forward, so that's cool. So now I guess it's mainly, unless we get an early one, it's mainly gonna be like just fast forwarding here. Okay, guaranteed this year. It is before like max pity, but again, I really wanted to get an early one. Maybe double 5-star. So 71, 72, 3, 4, 5. This is the guaranteed. 5 more wishes. We might.
Harbingers. The children of the House of the Hearth call me Father. I do hope our partnership proves to be a pleasant one, although I would imagine that should be fairly easy. After all, there's no cause for contention between us at the moment. Wouldn't you agree?
I had to let her talk, I'm sorry. So yeah, maybe I get my first ever double 5-star? Maybe? Oh, hello Fremine. I'm coming together with Father. Or not, I guess. Unlucky. Well, I did get her before Hard Pity. So, 146 wishes. If I take in consideration all the star glitter I will get from this, I have another full guarantee. Now, that doesn't count early pity and winning 2 50-50s in a row. That could be the case. Right now we have a 50-50 to win, so let's get to it. Okay, so I'm straight at 75 pity, so this next one should be it. Yep. I'm really not getting the luck here, and I forgot to change locations. God damn it, whatever. I think I'm going to step on someone, and not in a good way. Okay, maybe double. Maybe double. Right? Come on. Arlecchino? Double? Or not? Okay, sure. Maybe early. Like very early, right? Or not. I had a hope. I knew that getting a C2 with only 300 wishes wasn't necessarily doable, but there's a good thing, the fact that the patch barely now started, so I will be getting a bunch of wishes throughout the patch. And I will try as hard as I can to get her C2. If I do end up getting it, amazing. If not, even C1 is good. And if I do end up losing that 50-50, because now I have a guarantee. I will hit C1. I have the C1 guaranteed. If I do get to hit pity on those wishes, and I do lose the 50-50, at least I have a guaranteed, right? At least that's going to be a guaranteed. Early, please. No, it's literally putting me go to almost max pity on everything, right? 22 more wishes here, 28 total. This game is gonna be the death of me. At least get doubles here, so more star glitter in total. And here she is. I don't know what pity I haven't counted, but yeah, unless I get a double. There's C1, and maybe. Come on. One more golden. Please. Come on, you can do No, not Zhongling. I get the 4-star polearm character. I want the 5-star one. There's no other 5-star one here either, so 16 more 16, not 16. Sorry, 14 more wishes here. Let's do a 10 pool. Of course, no early. Oh, nice. The Sack Sword. Sack Sword's always nice. And I can do 4 more wishes, which I'll just skip because there's no way I just get here. Maybe, just maybe, hear me out, I get the same luck I got on Acheron where I lost the 50-50, but I got her very early. Who knows? Right now, I am broke. I got 5 Primo Gems, 0 wishes, no Star Glitter either, and the Stardust Exchange is up in like another 7 days. Oh, this is also something I can claim. Nice, level 1. But yeah, this wasn't really the best wishing session, I would say. I did manage to get C1. What constellation is she? C2. Of course, C2. Activated, because I have no reason not to. Then we got, of course, we got C6 Lynette. It's cool, don't get me wrong, getting C6 4 stars is still pretty cool. I did get Charlotte Constellation. That's cool if I ever want to have her as a healer for Wriothesley. And I believe I didn't hit C6 from an A. That is honestly very surprising in my opinion. Let's see 6 even. After Frenzy triggers Frozen Shatter Superconduct against an opponent, crit damage will be increased by 60 seconds for... Oh, by 12% for 6 seconds. Max 3 stacks. Okay, that's kind of cool. A lot of crit damage increase. Right, because you do get crit rate from him being cryo and stuff. Then I have Tignari over here, which I do also want to level up to 20 at the very least right now. I will go ahead and build him at some point, but not right now. What material does he need for Ascension? Oh, these little Palo Lotuses again. They're not that bad, but they're a bit annoying. And let's get this wish. Yeah, we do have 2 more wishes at the very least over here. Then there is Father that needs to get upgraded. Oh, the glitchiness is awesome. And Ascended. Yeah, I do have everything prepared for Ascension and whatnot.
Never let yourself be constrained by power.
Oh, that's a very short one, but then again, I think the longer ones are later. Let's also add to level 40. But the only problem is I do not have the boss materials because the patch just came out, well, this morning, and it took a while for me to do the update. Yeah, so C1, what it does is it increases Masquerade of Red Death's damage, the value that it gives you by 100%, or at least is further enhanced. So I'm not entirely sure exactly how it works. It says 120%. If I go to her talents, I believe it's here. No, not here. Oh no, it's here actually, right? Here, Mask of the Red Death increased 120.4%. Does C1 increase it to 220 or does it increase it to 140%, 0.8? I don't know exactly. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, C1 is pretty good. It also increases the interruption resistance when doing normal and charge attacks while having this effect. And C2 would be really good. It's not entirely necessary. It makes her skill be a lot easier to use. Plus it deals a bit more damage. The main reason I wanted is, well, the ease of use with her skill and the physical and elemental resistance increase here. You do get physical and elemental resistance from one of these. Strength alone can't defend. Yeah, for every 100 attack in excess over 1,000, you gain some resistances. All elemental and physical resist 1% per 100, so you would have a total of 40% physical and 40% elemental resist, so that would be a lot in my opinion. That's why I want C2. because unless you play her with the shielder, you're kind of squishy. As for weapon, I do have a deathmatch prepared. Already level 90, refinement rank 2, of course. I do have a Staff of Homo, but I kind of want to keep the Staff of Homo on Hu Tao. Then again, if I do want just a pure stat stick, I could do it. I'm not sure, because like the HP increase isn't really going to be that... Well, it's going to be useful for tankiness and for increasing the attack. Anyway, switch to this. And I do have an artifact set prepared. Which I need to get from Gaming. Where is it? It's a Gladiator's Finale set, and any piece of Gaming will go on her. I went and looked through all my Gladiator pieces, and I tried to get the best ones that I had, other than the ones that are on Sino. But yeah, I do have this piece, decent, like, they're kind of but anything with crit rates and attack is pretty good. This one doesn't even have crit damage, but it was... Oh yeah, no, never mind. I don't have an attack percent goblet. That's actually good. Yeah, I forgot about that. Well, I do have this one, but I don't really want to put it on, especially since I will farm for the new artifact set. I do have an onset... Oh, right, I could do an offset attack percent sense. I will look for that. I will do a video where I do build her, like, properly, so that's gonna be that. But I do have a pretty decent Pyro Goblet with a lot of crit damage. Yes, I do want to equip it from Gaming. And the crit damage hat. Why crit damage? Because the deathmatch is a crit rate weapon, 36.8. So let's see. Barely built, not really that much attack percentage from the sands. I will need to get that going. We have 1300 attack and 61 to 168. That's actually pretty good, and that's without really having that great of that great pieces, because the sands. It has some crit rate, but doesn't really have anything like the attack percentage isn't up and anything like that. And another piece was kind of meh. At least in the crit rate department. But again, it has some attack percentage. But yeah, also, since we're here and I just got her, I can show you the two teams I do want to use her in. One, at least this is kind of like prototyping from before the patch even came out, before, you know, guides and everything. So I was thinking of doing, if I can find her. Oh, she's gonna be lower on the list. I was thinking of doing a Vaporize team with the Zhongli, Xingqiu, and Yalan, where I have a Shielder and 2 Hydro characters. Again, this is just like replacing Hu Tao in the team. And the other one is a Mono Pyro Overload team, where I have one Electro character to activate Chevrous's buffs. Unfortunately, since Chevrous is in C6, because Chevrous wasn't on the banner, it's gonna be not the best out there. But yeah, Bennett, and then of course replacing Hu Tao with other.
This will be a productive.
And I will want to replace Raiden at some point with Beidou, because I feel like Beidou would fit in this team a bit more, because I don't want Overload to happen every time. I want Overload to be kind of like, you use it once to activate Chevrous's buffs, and then you can just continue attacking with pure Pyro, because otherwise you make smaller enemies just jump all around. And for bosses, you would be able to use, for example, Beidou's Burst to get the Electro application and continuous overloads. While in normal mobbing, you would use Beidou's elemental skill to apply Electro once, and then you would use some Pyro, and then, you know, Chevrous. But yeah. And if I do deploy... Ooh, we have her in our hands. Oh, right, that's a cool detail. First, anything changed? We did get more attack. Anyway, so a cool detail, if you have seen it, the weapon, her signature weapon transforms into a scythe. Literally, like it transforms, it's not an effect on top of it. But, as you can see here, all weapons gain this scythe-like effect. Ooh, that's a cool move. whenever she uses them. So it's cool that you still have it even on other non-signature weapon stuff. Okay, her attack animations look good. Ooh, and you have this. So it's actually floating. It's just floating. It's not flying at all. That's kind of sad. I kind of wish she would be sort of an alternative to Wanderer in certain situations where you could just do this. So I guess if you hold it, you enter this mode. And if you just do that, you just do a normal charge attack sort of deal. Okay. Interesting. Timing is a bit weird because if you hold it slightly too long, you go into the flight mode. But yeah. Ooh, skill. I think I should have looked the other way around. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'll have to actually get on and building her. I have to level her up. I need to find the boss. I need to do the weekly boss ones, which thankfully we have the quick start part for it. And yeah, I will try to get as many wishes throughout the patch. Maybe I'll actually pay. I don't know. I'll have to think about it if I want to put some money in, because there is at least, I don't know, 30 to 40 wishes, because I do Welkin Moon. I will get a couple from the Battle Pass. There's the big event, and at least I think one small event that's gonna come out. So there's at least 30 to 40 pulls that I can get from that. There's of course the rest of the Fountain of Lucine that has just unlocked. There's the entire new area that I can unlock and explore and get Primo Gems. There's a lot of Primo Gems to be gotten in this first half of the patch. So it's entirely possible I can get her C2. I can get to another pity by that point, and hopefully this time I win the 50-50. I lost two 50-50s. One to Tignari, which I'm happy about, and one to Keqing, which I'm not happy about. I'd much rather have taken a Dea or, honestly, Tignari Constellation, if I'm being honest here. Two characters that I might end up using at some point. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me lose my mind while pulling for Father. And thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.